that. So, with that being said, I would love to introduce Jordan, who is our certified flow breathwork facilitator, who's going to be hosting a surrender breathwork for us today. And I'll let her go ahead and introduce herself and let you know how to prepare for the session.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan, and I'm excited to be here. And like she said, I am certified in breathwork and also in sound healing. I practice tarot. I'm a single mother as well. And I also am the host of a podcast called Cascading Catalyst, where I discuss different topics from spirituality, holistic wellness, mental health. And I just prefer to try to advocate for people who don't have a voice or are often misunderstood. So that's kind of like the basis for my podcast and what I do there with that. And I like to give people the opportunity to be heard and kind of look at things from different perspectives and share opinions and stuff like that. So, with that being said, like she said, the topic for tonight is surrendering and letting go. And the practice of really allowing yourself to surrender and be able to make changes in your habits, behaviors, thoughts, perspectives, in any way that that may manifest for you in your specific situation, really aligns with the energy of the moon at this time, since we are moving out of this new moon energy of like kind of planting seeds. And we're actually at that beginning phase of the waxing crescent moon. That energy is really about creating better habits, new habits, starting new processes, and really beginning to take action with optimism. And so that's a perfect time for surrendering and letting go of anything that might be holding you back. This is about making changes to really support the seeds that we have planted. And it's about the action of making room for what we want to bring into our lives by letting go of what we no longer need or what is no longer serving us. So this is really the energy of allowing. Yeah, tonight we are going to be taking that action by energetically letting go of old energy so that we can begin to receive new energy moving forward. So yeah. So I'm kind of curious what anybody has to say as far as, what is it that you guys are needing to maybe let go of or release, or what things might be getting in your way that you're hoping to be able to release with this session. So if you want to write in the chat, or if anyone wanted to unmute themselves and kind of share on that.
I'll share something if you can hear me. My camera's not working right now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't really know what to share, so this is all just to break the silence here. But I don't know. Okay, that's not true. Okay, there's a lot in the way. There's a lot to let go of, and I know it's all like anxiety and stuff. For stuff that should be forgotten. Like I don't want to get too specific about anything, but just like childhood trauma stuff, stuff that like holds me in like this confined prison,
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I can understand exactly kind of what you're referring to when you talk about, past things that are still kind of like holding us and keeping us stuck, from keeping us from being able to move forward and wanting to be able to let go of some of those things. And a lot of times the energy from like past traumas and things like that, like it gets stuck in our bodies. And so that's why doing breath work is really beneficial for releasing some of those things, because we're able to help release some of that energy that does get stuck energetically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I see Kelly wrote that you are definitely looking to let go of judgment and fear. That is wonderful. That's a big thing that a lot of people, I think, struggle with letting go of. Continuing to let go of personas created, masks created to survive in the past. Yes, exactly. Release traumas, control in my body and my mind to start taking care of myself. Beautiful. Yeah. So that's, a lot of these are things that by doing this, we're able to, in order to do this, it really does require us to be able to create new habits to really let go of some of these things that we're wanting to let go of. So it does take a constant effort. Yeah, letting go of self-doubt and fear. Very good. Yeah. Fear always gets in the way and needs to be released. Fear of the unknown, fear what I want to come, releasing old fear-based thought patterns. Yeah, self-doubt and cycles that keep me stuck and no longer serving me. Yeah. I love the idea of surrender. I'm hoping to stop pushing away feelings and use this time to acknowledge them and let them move on. Letting go of not being enough, trusting the process. Yeah, this is very good. Accepting that I have toxic parents and trying to move on with life and accepting the people that I do have. Yeah, so that gratitude, right? That mindset of abundance, of being able to be aware of, all the things that we do have is really helpful when it comes to releasing and letting go. I just so badly want a closeness and mother-daughter bond. Yeah. Releasing pain and fear. Yeah. So there's definitely a common theme of, releasing fears and kind of like expectations too. Things that we hope or wish would be a certain way, but maybe they just kind of aren't. And so learning how to let go of those expectations, and self-doubt is a big one. Yeah, so that's very good. We're definitely going to touch on a lot of those things. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's awesome. So I do want to make sure that you guys have a notebook or a pen or something to write with, because we will do some